Hello. So I was having a really nice day and I thought, wouldn't it be nice to just sit down and have a chat? I wanted to talk to you about your energy, your chakras, and a really easy way to move some energy around your body. Take your favorite crystal, could be a rock too, really whatever you choose. I like quartz crystal. I've done this also with amethyst, but I'd say you can use almost anything, especially to begin. And then you want to fasten it to a string in some way. So this was originally a necklace. I just liked the stone on it, so I already had a hook, and then I just put a ribbon on it. I also have one, my amethyst one, I wire wrapped just really randomly, okay? No professional wire wrapping here. And I affixed it to a cord. However you can safely affix your crystal or your rock. You can have a ribbon or a cord where you can spin it safely. We'll use this to move around our energy a little bit, shake stuff up. Really easy, simple, wonderful way to shift your energy, especially if you've just been feeling funky and you don't know why. Take your apparatus, make sure that you feel good about it. Whatever you choose, make sure it's something that makes you feel good. You like the stone, you like how it feels, so spin it a little bit just like this. I'm just holding it lightly with my fingers there, letting it spin. Kind of like a pendulum if you've worked with a pendulum, but you want it to be spinning in a circle. So spinning in a circle, and as it's spinning next to you, okay, especially in your heart center, see how you feel. Does it feel good? Does it feel not so good? If it doesn't feel so good, choose a different stone. Or maybe give it a cleansing, whatever you can do that will make it feel good to you. Now that you have your apparatus all set up, you've spun it around and it feels good to you. You want to, again, start at your heart center, spin it around. I like to start counterclockwise, okay? And then just kind of go up and down a little bit, just slightly, still in your heart center area. Good. Now, stop the spinning. And what you're going to want to do is just go back and forth. Again, if you've worked with a pendulum before, you'll know this vibe. You'll know how to move it. Very easy. Just going back and forth. Again, up and down. Good. See how you feel. This is very self-directed. What you want to do is recognize how your feeling changes as you move it around your body, especially as you move it around your heart center. You can come close, you can go a little bit further out. Play around with it, because it doesn't matter what you do, either way is going to be shifting the energy in your field. This is super easy. So I've done energy work for years now. I've read tarot and done energy readings for years. This is one of the simplest, most beautiful ways to move energy around, especially when you're not really sure what's going on. You just feel a little funky. You just need a little something. This guy. I primarily use this around my heart. My heart center is what I like to call it. For me, it opens things up enough that I'm all good. I know what to do from there. But you can move it around anywhere you want. You can also do this around your sacral chakra. I'm currently sitting cross-legged. You can't see, but I'm down here cross-legged. And that's a really nice way to work on your sacral chakra, I would say. So cross-legged, think of your tailbone, think of what you're sitting on to be rooted. And once again, you're spinning, okay? You can do this around your tummy, okay? Your lower tummy, as I like to call it as well, for those of you who are a little bit thicker like me, okay? Of course, you can also use it at your throat, you know, your third eye and your crown. I don't know that I would intuitively suggest that right now, because for me, this is pretty powerful, and I would say that maybe hang on a sec, unless you know that you're flowing really freely, you're feeling amazing, and you just want a little bump, okay? Then yeah, maybe then use it on those three chakras. I'd say if you're having a lot of issues with your throat chakra, maybe not so much swinging, but just holding it near your throat. It's kind of enough there, especially if there's a stone that you really like for that, for your expression, for your communication, then, you know, just hold that on your throat for a little bit. I love crystals, okay? I'm not a super crystal enthusiast. I'm more intuitive, so if I pass something and I like it, I want it. You know what I mean? If it speaks to me, if it feels like it's putting off good energy and we're a good match, then I move very intuitively. I try to stay away from too much ritual, too much anything dogmatic. In general, I will change up what I'm doing regularly just to stay away from being too superstitious or getting too wrapped up into something, because I don't like to get wrapped up in the doing. I want to make sure that the doing is because it's coming from a feeling. For me, this little spinning, when you feel like you just need a little something, you need to clear out some energy, you feel creatively unsure, you want to do something but you don't know what, this is so good for moving energy. I'll show you something else that I love to do with the spinning as well. Hang on, let me get it. Okay, so get yourself a really big piece of white paper. I have a ton of like drawing and painting tablets, so I usually grab one of those. Okay, nice big piece of white paper, and what I'll do is I'll spin right on the paper. Here's my paper, put it on a desk or something, like a flat surface, and woof, you're spinning on the paper. This is so powerful and so beautiful, and I know that it seems really simple and like nothing's actually happening, but just give it a try, okay? You know, I'm talking to my intuitive folks here. Just calm your mind and see what comes. It's a great way for divination as well. I'll show that in another video. Use it as a divination tool. If you just want to clear your mind, if you just want to move energy, you want to get some new ideas, you maybe want some solutions to problems you've been having or answers to questions, that is a great way to get the energy moving, get the ideas coming in just over a flat piece of paper, and you're spinning, okay? And then you'll find that you can feel that you want to move it differently. So sometimes you're going to want to drag it across the paper. Sometimes you want to drag it in different directions, okay, back and forth, up and down. This is very similar for me to scribbling. If you've never done scribbling before, as well as a divination tool, as well as a tool to move energy. When I'm reading for someone, I don't typically use tools like this. This is mostly when I'm trying to figure stuff out for myself, which any of my readers out there will know is more difficult than reading for someone else. This is one of several things that I use when I'm trying to dig a little bit deeper for myself, and something that you can do as well. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you soon. Bye.